Hello everyone, Trigan here, and welcome back for more Interstellar Rift. Yes, I know you guys love it. Hi, Core. So I did some checking. For some reason, I realized after yesterday's stream, I was thinking about it, and I realized, all this started after there was a big update that took forever to download for Streamlabs, streaming software I'm using. And I remember because I was so annoyed because I was getting ready to stream, and then all of a sudden there was this update, and I was already running late, and then I had to sit and wait for Streamlabs to update. And then I also sort of went through this to look and see if there was anything I could tinker with in this, and found a couple settings that I should have changed. But there was also a big update that just came out today. Probably not a lot that's going to affect us at the moment, but like for when you get up into the higher tiers, there's some new weapons. There's a railgun, and there's a flat cannon. The flat cannon looks really cool. Actually, both of them look really cool. They did some update for the bridge UI and all sorts of stuff like that. But I think they were saying that for this update, because they've added new resources and stuff, you have to reset the configuration or something on the server. I can't remember what it is. And since we're self-hosting, I'm not sure how to do that on an existing save. So I think it's going to be best if we just abandon the original Lance world and just create a new one. So we'll make this... Wait a minute. Why does Lance get to do this? This is all mining stuff and stuff. This should be Growler. Oh, this is Starships. Lance Starbolt is the Starship Captain, not Growler. Growler's doing it. Growler? Who said you... Wait, Okay, I guess it's Galaxy Growler 01. Hi, Eek. Maybe Lance can be your first officer? Wait a minute! Growler likes that idea. Actually, we'll make him a deckhand. He can swab the deck. I don't think you want to do much deck swabbing on a starship. I think we're going to start out with S3. We'll probably end up at Hurls soon enough, but I want to start at S3 because I want to get the fighter. I like having the little fighter just for running missions. Lance can do the there you go. Lance can be the PR person. Yeah, whatever. Growler doesn't like doing that sort of stuff anyways. See? Perfect. So look at this dome. You can actually use this dome when you're building stuff. So if you build your own space station, you can put in this humongous dome. It's really cool. I notice not every station has a little bot like this. This is the only one I know of. Hello? Do your thing. You're not going to do your thing? I guess he's not going to do his thing. Normally he holds up this little placard. You can see it. It says that we're a member of the thingy. Maybe they broke him. Alright, well, we'll move on. So, yeah. I started to say, and I got distracted. The update. The update from Streamlabs. So, yeah, I knew it had done the update. And so I went in and checked the configuration. And sure enough, it had changed our configuration so that we were streaming to a server in Asia. No wonder we were having lag problems. I don't know if it's the update to the game or to the changes I made, but the game seems to be running nice and smooth, and it looks like it's streaming nice and smooth too. So hey, all right, let's get our ship. Purchase ship. Oh. This one's black and white. Have they updated it? Did they change the color on it? Still says a Peregrine Mark 1. Okay, let's get our freebie stuff here. So we got fuel, oxygen, and 1 crate of ammo. Which should be all we need. Let's go do a mission. Alright. We got search and destroy, exterminate for units. I love that one. Expanding the sphere of... Actually, I want to look at this one. Expanding the sphere of influence. It's delivering oxygen. That's 10 crates of oxygen. I don't think this ship has enough cargo space for that, does it? Might. Ooh, we get jump fuel for it. Let's take it. Not enough room on ship. Okay, well. Alright, we can't do that one. Defend against the Red Menace. What about this one? Okay, we can do this one. What's this one? Hydrogen. That would be 10 crates again. We don't have the room for it. Which is, you know, one good reason to go to... Core, don't say that where Lance can hear it. I'll have a mutiny. Well, Growler will have a mutiny. Alright, Growler, let's get to your little warship. What about the mining and stuff? Well, it's easier to start out with the warship, because you really don't... There's not much point to doing any mining early on. You can do all the mining at the space stations. So there's no point in having your own mining ship right off. Okay, so this is the little Peregrine fighter. I think we started off in this before, so you guys are familiar with it. We don't have any nanobots. Here's our ammo crate. There. Here's our fuel tank. World's smallest fuel tank. There's our cargo. Oh, I think the oxygen generator's downstairs. That's right. There it is. Okay, so we got room for 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well pick these up. We're going to be delivering them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got room for 12 crates. No. 13, 14, 15, 16 crates. We got room for 16 crates. I would have thought that would have been enough. Well, I guess not. Alright. This has got to go. I hate this little door under the bridge. Okay, let's see. So you can see the UI change here. Instead of having a screen full of spam, let's turn around here. Instead of having a screen full of spam, you see, the screen is nice and clear now. And if I target this, you see we just got that on there. But if I mouse over, we get that. And let's see if I can... Like here, see this one here? It's a planet with a ring. That means it has an asteroid. It has rings, so it has asteroids around it that we can mine. And you can target things in the system by hitting tab. Or actually, normally by hitting T, but I have it changed to tab. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can see I'm going through. See the list of things down at the bottom? Asteroid belt, resource collection hub. Boy, it does not want to switch between things very well. Okay, well, whatever. Let's... And this must be our new mission icon. Looks like they've changed it. Is that it? Is that our mission? Expand the sphere of influence. Okay, so that's where we're going. And our ship is not in black and white, so... I guess they just changed the or maybe the preview picture's always been just black and white. You know, you should have waited for Growler to give you orders to go. Alright, fine, Captain Growler. How about we go to warp speed? Make it so. You've been watching too much Star Trek, Growler. Picard's a wussy. Growler likes Worf best. You would. game seems to be behaving itself as much as it always does, anyways. Alright, there we go. We're getting closer. Whoa, we must have gotten too close to something there. Can we re-accelerate? There we go. Name the ship the SS. Good. Well, that's right. We forgot to name the ship, didn't we? We'll name it when we get here. I can't remember what it was they were saying. Was it the mission icon? They were saying that we needed to change, or they needed to change now because it was too much like... I think that's where we're going, isn't it? Yeah, that's where we're going. To the Commerce Hub. So, yeah, I was playing this morning. I just upgraded my ship. I was playing on the server this morning, the server that we, played on as a group a couple of weeks ago. Well, it's 3 weeks ago now. And I was just battling some Skrill, and the server crashed. So I have a feeling when the server finally comes up again, I will have no ship. That's okay. I went to another server. It took me half an hour to grind out enough resources to rebuild it with everything except the stuff I couldn't get because I just, started on that server. So we could definitely upgrade to a small mining ship if we want to. Pretty easily. Whoa, 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 look out, Growler, look out! Don't run into the station! Whoa! I hate how fast these things turn, but if you don't have the turn rate turned up pretty high, you're at a disadvantage when you're in battle, because you can't outturn the enemy. So it's sort of a double-edged sword. Now you can actually... There we go. You can actually go into the side screen here. So we can go to engine status. Then these are our thrusters here. These are like Type 1 ion drives. That's what the ship has. And then these are maneuvering thrusters. We could come in, literally, and turn off a couple of maneuvering thrusters to slow down the maneuvering. But I don't want to do that. So they also add, oh yeah, station list. This is something new they added. So now you can, on the side screen, you can bring up a list of stations and target those stations just by, how do you do it? Do you click on the box? Or do you just, I guess you just click them. Yep. So we can target Fort Bragg, so it'll be easy for us to get back there. Okay, let's go deliver this stuff. I went right past the beacon and forgot to do anything with it, didn't I? That's another thing. They're going to be updating the sensors soon, probably with the next big update. So the sensor operation will be a lot more in-depth. You'll be able to hide your ship. And they're adding some stuff with space stations. Where on earth is the drop box in this place? They're adding some stuff with space stations. So you'll actually be able to make your own invulnerable space station. You won't be able to use it for mining or anything, because it has to be close to the planet star. Here we go. Oh, look at all the oxygen they guys gave. Oxygen and alien meat. I love how the alien meat, I don't know if you noticed this. Look at the alien meat up there. If you can see it, it's like a little chicken bone with 2 antennae on it. Maybe it's a Wivy chicken bone. Could it be a Wivy? Is this from Wivy's world? Is this Wivy chicken? Our Skrill just escaped Wivy chickens. What are those things? your guy's called Gozel or something like that. What do you guys got here? So this is another Storotron. Why do you have 4 Storotrons? How many Storotrons do you need? And 4 galactic trading posts here. And absolutely nothing here. Is there a vault here? It'd be nice if I could just deposit this junk in my vault. I doubt it. Usually there is not a vault on these little stations. Unless it's a Voltron station. That's Voltron, not Voltron. It'd be cool if it was a Voltron station, wouldn't it? Stick to the topic. Yeah, right. We're get back to the ship and name it Growler's Axe. Okay, so let's wait, we don't have any cargo things back. I'm confused because I'm not used to this ship layout. Well, we got all that stuck in there anyway. All right. All that with it. I should have checked for missions while we were there, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's head home. Yeah, being able to pick this station from the list is really nice. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? There. Now I have a small mining ship. Actually, I put it up this week on the workshop. I have a small mining ship that is the Hatchetman. It is the Hatchetman. I named it that because it sort of looks like a little hatchet, but it's based on the Peregrine design. It's based on this ship design, but instead it's a little mining ship. I bet Growler would like that. Little combat mining ship. I really don't think we need a mining ship until we hit Tier 1. I think I just hit the wrong button. Dropped us at warp speed. Not mean to accelerate again. Ugh. I hate it when the gravity well does that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so far performance seems to be a lot better. Game seems a lot more stable. Really nice. I don't know how long it'll be before they go to beta. I know they were talking that they're getting close to it. So I'm looking forward to that. Them start. Obviously, they've already started working on performance issues and bugs, but I'm looking forward to them getting some more content out and things like that. Love to see some better bridges. I like the bridges pretty much, but it's sort of sad that this one and the one with the captain's chair are the only ones that really are easy to use, because they didn't match the outside of the bridge with the size of it with the outside of the regular rooms. And so on this bridge and on the one with the captain's chair, because they're longer, you can sort of, meld the ship's hull into them. But on the other two, it's really hard to do that. Of course, the big window one, you don't really need to. It can just sit on a flat surface. But the little bitty bridge, which I would love to be able to use, I actually do have a design I'm thinking of putting up on the workshop. That's just a little starter ship. It's just sort of I just sort of challenged myself to do starter ships, little ships that are, perfect for a starting player. And I like that little bridge. That's the little bridge I used. But it is really hard to meld it into the shape of the ship, just because of, you know, the way it is. How's the stream looking to you guys? Everything's looking good to me so far. The game is running smooth. I haven't seen any weird buffering on the stream. Whoa, there was a little bit of rubber banding there, but that's not unusual. And we went past the base because of the rubber banding. Thank you. Oh, and we bumped into it. Great. Are we past it? Are we far enough away? Yeah, we're far enough away now. Okay. We bumped it because of the rubber banding. How wonderful. Let's grab this oxygen and put it in the vault. Yeah, I know. I just put it there. Oops, didn't mean to turn off. Oh, and they added a couple new lights. One of the annoying things in ship design is that you've got wall lights like that one back there. There's two different kinds of wall lights. Then you've got ceiling lights. There's two different kinds of ceiling lights like this. And then you've got... Don't we have one here? So yeah, right here. Then you've got some standing lights like this one. There's three different kinds of standing lights like this. But in some place like this, where you don't have a real ceiling, you can't use ceiling lights, which I find the most convenient because they don't, you know, they give good light because they're above you. Whereas ones on the wall sometimes will end up behind equipment, and so they don't really provide good light. And these things, like this thing, is in the stupid way. And in the update, they say they added two new lights. I only saw one of them. But the one light is designed that you can actually attach it. Well, you can put it anywhere. It's like a ceiling light that like self-suspends. So you can attach it to the bottom of these things. So you can have ceiling lights in those areas. So it's really great. That was not what I wanted. Come on, Fort Bragg. There we go. Oh, let's go to the concourse. I hate the arrival bays that are a million miles away from everything. Okay, let's vault all this stuff. There we go, we got some stuff in the vault. I should have kept one of those oxygens as a spare, but we won't need it for a long time. Cull the herd. We still have the exterminate for units mission. I just got to read this just for the tickle of it. Oh, more oxygen. Like I need oxygen. It's a lot of money, though. Alright, well, I don't really want the oxygen, but let's take this one, because it's 107,000. Plus we're going to get 100 reputation for doing it. Let's do it. Growler likes blowing things up almost as much as mining. SS Growler's Axe. So I am actually very much, even though we're not doing it on the stream, I am very much enjoying playing on a server. Even though I haven't interacted with many people, except for, you know, Lance and I have played a little bit together. We played a couple of times, and of course the group of us played that one Sunday. I would really like to play Interstellar Rift this Sunday, especially since it seems to be performing so much better. Hopefully our server, the server we've been on, will be up and running. Looky, you got this chat in about 10 seconds. Well, that's because we're not sending it to Beijing first. Oh dear, I can't believe that they, you know, updated it and it changed to an Asia server. That was just really, really bizarre. Did we just hit the station again as I turned away? I heard a thump. Yep. Well, fortunately, only 4/10 of a point of reputation. Warp speed, Mr. Lance. I don't think Lance wants to be around. That's good. Growler likes doing that. One of the things I dislike about this one is that you can't look over and see the person you're sitting next to. They're hidden by the headrest, whereas all the other bridges, your partner is sitting right next to you. Well, the one the captain is in the back where you can't see them, but who cares about the captain? But I'm eager to see what the servers are like, because single-player performance is a lot better. It's really amazing. I can't believe the changes I made to the game made this big a difference, so it has to have been the update. Exterminate. Come on, can I... Their thing does not switch very well. Okay, it is highlighting it now. Exterminate for units. Except they need to fix it so it's not hiding the travel time when you have it like this. Oops. I hate it when it does that. When it slows it down for you just as you're doing it. It is nice, so you get a little bit off from it, though, and it's gone. As long as you're not pointing directly at it. So I suppose the rule is don't point directly at it. Maybe it'll prevent Growler from running into it. That was Lance's fault, not Growler's. Ugh. That's alright. Drop me out of warp, stupid gravity well.
Version 0.1.63.11 is now live. Fixes a crash with old player drones.
Well, I guess I need to change my channel on the Discord. I was reading the Discord for this game earlier after the update came out, and I forgot and left it on there, and I've got it auto-reading it. Whoops. So I guess they just put out another patch just now. I guess there were some crash problems with some of the higher tier stuff, not with anything we're doing. Yeah, I'm very sad. You know, the server we were playing on crashed this morning. Of course, extra sad because, you know, I was in a battle at the moment. So, oh, that's right. We're supposed to be doing battle here. There's a bad guy right there. But it hasn't come back up yet. Come here, you. You're not allowed to go away. Goodbye. Oh, and they supposedly also fixed the... Come on. They fixed the salvage disappearing. Okay, let's see. Speaking of salvage, let's see if we can go harvest some. You know how the salvage would disappear after 5 seconds? That was one of the things that they were supposed to have fixed. Oh, there's somebody still out there. I thought we got all of them. Oh, our shields are going down. You're not supposed to leave your station during battle. You're on a charge. Shut up, Growler. Okay, we got 2 more still. Okay, I see here. Alright, fine. Let's target this guy. He's in front of me. Whoa. Oh, why did that guy turn purple? Whoa, come on! Well, it's like they're both targeted now. Got him. A little premature on that shooting there, Growler. Growler wants bigger guns. Growler saw them there flat cannons. Growler wants them. I don't think we need flat cannons for this. Flat cannon is like a space shotgun with a proximity fuse. I saw it on their dev stream. It was amazing. No, it all disappeared. Maybe we just need to get closer. Okay. Any stuff? Anywhere? Don't see any. We're hitting something because our shield keeps flickering. Let's just troll for a minute, whatever. No, I don't think we're going to get any of it. Oh well. It was worth a shot. Okay, so what do we get here? We got the wrong button. Let's go ahead and clear these messages here. Welcome, yes, thank you. We know we're here. Mission completed. Mission completed. S3 owes you a lot. Let's just stick to the agreed upon amount. Okay, yeah, I wanted to see what we got. We got a ton of oxygen again. Wow. 10,000 oxygen is what they gave us for that. The Klingons are cloaked. Okay, let's use this guy. Save ourselves a little bit of a headache. Fort Bragg. There we go. And I see it. It was, well, I did see it. It was right over there. Well, maybe it wasn't. I swear I could see it out the window. Make it so. Growler, if you don't stop that, I'm going to make you go to the back of the ship and let Lance fly. Keep doing it, Growler. Yeah, then you'd have to rename the ship Lance's Mirror. Well, the problem is that those guns are tier 2 and we're tier 0. So we have neither the access to the hardware nor the materials necessary to build it. Yeah, I'm happy. The stream seems to be doing so much better today. The game is running real smooth. So I think I've figured out for the early game, really the easiest way to level up to tier 1 is just to go to the Hurl station. I mean, if you don't start out there to begin with, and just spend about 30 minutes or so on the extraction machines and in the refinery, just mining and refining, and then just go turn it all in as tribute, and that will give you, if not enough to get you to tier 1, it'll get you pretty close to tier 1. I hit the wrong button there. For the good thing for the gravity well there. and then you can do your thing. You know, I noticed another thing. If you start out as a trader, and maybe this is a good reason to start out as a trader. If you start out as a trader, the ship you get there has 2 Tier 1 items aboard. It has a data core, which I don't know what use you would have for it, Tier 0. And it has a Tier 1 power cell. So if you start out as a trader and then salvage the ship, now when you salvage a ship, you get all the materials back. So if you start out as a trader and you salvage a ship, whoa, you know, once you reach Tier 1, you salvage a ship, then you immediately have, oh, we didn't pass it by too much, that's good. You immediately have some silicon to, you know, build a better Tier 1 ship. Don't hit the space station. I didn't. Stop complaining. See? 484 meters. We got plenty of distance. Alright. Let's go vault this stuff. Actually, I suppose we could sell it. We don't need this much oxygen. Not at the moment, anyways. Let's see if there's a market for it. If so, then we'll sell this. Earn us a little bit of extra cash. So yeah, I figured we'd do this for a little while, then we'll head over to... There is a market for it. Okay, cool. Sell? Oh wait, I gotta pick it first. Yeah, very funny, Growler. Nice, it'll net us 60,000. Not enough demand. Oh wait, how much demand was there? 8740. Okay, well we'll sell 8740 then. Can't you just automatically sell what the demand says? Why do I have to key it in manually? Okay, that sold most of it at least. There we go. We'll take 1 extra oxygen to the ship. Yeah, I can peek in the side of your thing here. Oh, there's a little gate here. How cute. Oh, there's a little storage. Look at that. He's got storage back there. He's got 2 little half cargo pads. Well, that's pretty neat. I didn't notice that. You guys got anything behind you? I can't see anything from the screen coming up. Just a door. How about you guys? We can... Whoa! Stairs there. Just big Voltron logos. Dun 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 dun. Voltron, not Voltron. He has a little door on the side, and that's it. I wish you could build these little stores. It'd be great to build your own little space station and put these stores in. I wish they would add that. Alright, let's look at missions. Okay, we got a search and destroy, a defend, another expanding, which we can't do yet. At least not unless it's, yeah, too much hydrogen. Too much oxygen. You know what? I didn't see how much ammo we have. We probably should buy some spare ammo anyways. They've got ammo here, so... It's usually the ammo and fuel and stuff is going to be cheaper getting it here than getting it over there. We also... Did I get us... I did not get us any nanobots, did I? Let's get some nanobots. Inventory only holds 0? What? Oh, they don't have any nanobots. No, yes they do. Oh, did I click sell by accident? That would probably be it. Say 31,000 for those. And we'll buy another stack of ammunition. And we'll buy another crate of ammunition. So we just spent about 100 grand there. Okay. Did I not pick up... Oh, that's right. I wanted to check ammo before I did anything. Okay, that's 47. That's 50. I don't like doing the eviction. I haven't done one of the eviction notice ones, but it sounds sort of horrible. Let's look at it. It's 100,000. 100,000 of free ammo. You don't get much influence for it, though. We want influence, so the heck with that. That one's 75. That one's 75. And oxygen. Oh my goodness. This one will give us some jump fuel. We'll take that, because then we can use the jump fuel to go to HSC. Then we can do some mining. Everyone wants to do mining, right? Hey, Lance. I was talking about you. Were your ears burning? Growler's favorite gun would be the one that shot Lance out of the ship. Wait a minute. That's violence. We aren't condoning violence against fellow crew members now, are we? Oop, wrong box. Where's the armor? Here it is. There we go. Now we can repair our ship. We get about half of that crate left. A little less. Keep that in reserve. Let's put it right there. Actually, there's a spot downstairs next to the... Ah, here it is. There we go. Okay. Time to go destroy more aliens. Looks like this is it. Well, I don't know why. My thing just does not seem to want to... Oh, there we go. We do have it selected. Good. Okay. We're out of range. What's this? Is this a star? Yeah, it is the star. That's interesting. It has a little star symbol around it now. But if we turn all that off, we can't... I don't know why hitting the button to turn off the HUD now brings your weapon group up. It's not supposed to, but it's bringing the weapon group up too. But you can turn the HUD off and have a clear view. Oh, great. Now we got that. Okay, fine. There. Warp speed. I think Growler was getting impatient with me fiddling around with the controls. You know, I figured out most of this. This here is obviously the hull temperature. This, I think, is armor. The gray, I think, is armor. The green, I think, is the ship's hit points. No, green is armor. So you can see it over here. Green is armor. Gray is the ship's hit points. The blue here is shields. But I've noticed sometimes, like when your shields are down, there's another indicator there. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's like a little defense, like a backup defense shield or something, because I swear I had my shields turned off one time, and I was on the space station and saw a ship, or an asteroid bump into my ship, and the shields came up. And so I sort of wondered, what was going on there? Why did the shields come up when I had them powered down? I had them powered down in a bigger ship that had a lot of shield generators, so it ate fuel like crazy having them all on. So generally I would just turn them all off when I wasn't anyplace dangerous. We went too close to something there. Slowed us down. I think I started to say earlier, I think I figured out the key to starting all this. You starting off like tier 0, there's not a lot of point, unless you're learning from someone else, there's not a lot of point to having a crew. Because there's not a lot for a crew to do. I mean, you look at it, your ships are mostly like one-man ships. When you get to tier 1, it does definitely help to have a duo at least. Because you can go out mining in a tier 1 system, and it's helpful to have at least one person running the mining equipment and one person flying the ship. Because that way you have, well, one, the person flying the ship can keep an eye out for bad guys, but he can also use the sensors to try to look for nice ore deposits. Yeah, I was wondering that too, if it was just some sort of like, you know, yeah, a navigational deflector. So yeah, once you get to tier 1, it definitely helps to have a second person. When Lance and I played the other day, we were doing that. He was operating the mining equipment while I, flew the ship, which worked out really well. We managed to mine a fair amount of stuff. But at tier 2, I went into a tier 2 system once. I got Lance up to tier 2 in the previous save. Oh, that's right. We're going into combat. Ooh, we got 5 of them here. Okay. Shields down already? Holy moly. You guys stop shooting me so fast. Stop maneuvering so much. It's getting hard to shoot you. Okay, that's one. It automatically targeted another one for me. That's nice. I like that. I don't know why the audio keeps popping out on us, but it does. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, fine. I'll target this guy right in front of me. No, I want to target this guy in front of me. I want him to stop wiggling around so much so I can shoot him. Lance is a terrible gunner. My Growler shoot the guns. I thought you were captaining the ship. Growler can do both. You said it's a one-man ship. Yeah, there's still one out, still 2 out there. I don't care what it says about the mission being done. Oh, it didn't, did it? It's just points or money for killing that guy. There we go. Got that one. Got that one now. Yeah, I swear, sometimes the hardest part of the space battles is the lag. They're still working on some of it, obviously. There we go. Now we finished it. We got our stuffy stuff. Okay, we earned 110 for that total, so we actually earned a lot more than we were supposed to for that. Okay, stop here. Let's have a look and see how we did. Not bad there. You know, what am I doing? Growler was sort of wondering that too. Ooh, look at how much ammo we used in this battle, though. Uh-oh, not more of them. Just one more, it looks like. I think the drones are going to take care of him, though. Ooh, look at all the salvage. Salvage! Go get salvage! Okay, we'll just grab that. So we can get some nitrogen. That's great. We can get more than one now. It used to be we had to run back here just to get one. And then only if we were lucky. You were doing the hard work. Oh, this is so much nicer. Finally, doing scrap is worth it. It's a trap. Boy, this makes doing these hunt missions a lot more worthwhile now, because you get some decent scrap. We really don't need that stuff. Well, let's get it anyways. So we're getting scrap steel, scrap iron, nitrous oxide, which is used for making ammo of all sorts and nice stuff like that. Oh, it's still available. Let's do the last nitrous oxide. It's not very big, but... Oh, they're disappearing on us. So that worked out pretty well. We got a good chunk of stuff. Okay, let's check it out here. Okay, we're up to 429,000 credits. Missions, yes. We finished the mission, we know that. And we're up to 391 reputation with Sentinel security systems. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I wonder what the weird little waves coming out of him mean. So this must be the nearby space station. It's nice, it stands out nicely now. It's construction satellite, so nothing there for us to do anything about. Okay, Fort Bragg. Do we want to go to Fort Bragg, or do we want to... What do you guys think? Should we go ahead and go to the mining station and see about mining some stuff to get ourselves a better ship? Or should we, or just a tier, you know, to level up to the next tier? Or should we go back to Fort Bragg and see if we can pick up another mission here? Anybody? Anybody? Make Growler happy. Okay, let's go to the Rift Station then. Looks like it's right over there. Growler didn't say make it so. Shut up, Growler. Jeez. We're trying to go get you a mining ship. And it's a long way away. We're at Warp 7. More bait. That was a double decelerate there. Eek overruled you. Well, it's like the planet was dragging us in there. It didn't want to let go of us. We'll slow down some as we approach. Sorry about your typing, but since I can't read, Planet loves Growler. I don't like the way the music and the sounds keep cutting out, though. Hopefully, hopefully that patch they just put out will address that too. You didn't hear him say anything about it, but you know, it's really amazing. The stations are not as big as they seem. You know, and you get a ship up close to one, you realize your ship is pretty darn good sized. Here, we'll get parked here, and I'll show you what I mean. Let's orient the same direction as the station. Okay. So you can go to free cam mode. So yeah, that's what our ship looks like from the outside. I never noticed that little maneuvering thruster right there. That's what that little round thing is. That's maneuvering thruster. Try to get us away. Those are defense drones out there. You can build or buy those. As you can see, our ship does really look gray when you get further out, doesn't it? Unless they changed the color of it. I swear it used to be white. Yeah, it's white. It's just it was this shadow. But you think that this is perspective, but you know, the size of the ship compared to the size of the station, but you realize that the station is really not that far away. Now you look at our ship and look at the station. We're probably closer to the station now than we are to the ship. See, our ship is still, even though it's nowhere near as big as this station, it's still pretty darn good sized. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's excuse me. Let's go do our rifting. Fix rift hub. Now we won't be able to get any more reputation with these guys until we come back here, but we could get reputation with hurls. And you saw, we didn't take us long to get that amount of reputation from them. You can get reputation with all of these companies. If we do these missions, these are Hydropex missions, we'd gain reputation with Hydropex. And once you get your reputation up a little bit, you get a bit of a discount. Not a great discount, but a bit of a discount on buying stuff from them. Okay, so we're going to need 96, so we've got plenty of jump fuel. And there is Vectron 6. Do check to make sure you've got the right thing selected, because I did it once where I selected the wrong target and ended up in the wrong system. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Let's insert our fuel. And let's open our rift. I think I like the medium-sized rift generator the best, except for the fact that it's so darned big. It's 2 stories tall, and it's 2 by 2. Which wouldn't be so bad if the 2 by 2 centered on a single square, but no, it's 4 squares. It's centered on the join between 4 squares, which means that you can't... It's just a lot harder to place and have it not be in the way or something. Where is our rift? Down here. There it is. Boy, it's a ways off, isn't it? Yeah, more than 2 kilometers. Oh, we're making the distance fast, though. So the trick to this I found is when you enter it, I tried to hit 15 meters per second shortly before I reach the edge, and then slow down to below 10 as I enter, and that way I don't shoot out the other side before I actually traverse the rift. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but it makes me feel better. Okay, station list. Well, looks like only 2 stations in the system. Oh, darn it. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted that selected. I meant to do this. There it is. .77 AU. That was the wrong button. And there was. You shouldn't be disabling Growler's weapons. Yeah, we don't need them right now. We're headed to a space station. Hi, Firefly Water. Yeah, that's one reason why I like to have 2 ships. I like to have one for running these missions that's fairly small. It's grown in time, so I can carry a bit of cargo. I have one that I might put up on the workshop. It's Hornet class combat courier. Basically, it's a variation on the. It's a lot like the Peregrine fighter here, except it's a bit bigger. It has a cargo teleporter and more cargo space. So it also there's a 2-man version that has a turret in the front. But that way you can do those missions that we couldn't take earlier because we don't have the cargo space. Darn it. Yeah, I enjoy. I was telling folks earlier. I challenged myself to make to design starter ships, to restrict myself to trying to stay close to the costs and abilities of the existing starter ships, and I think I may put those up on the workshop too. Ugh. Hate it when I do that twice. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Oh, fuel's low. I was wondering about our fuel. Well, good thing we're in a mining base. We'll be able to get free fuel. How do we get free fuel? Growler likes fuel, free things. You mine it. Oh, good. Growler likes mining too. Yeah, you would. Growler likes the simple things in life, like chopping Lance's kneecaps off. Hey! Making Lance swab the deck. Yeah, too. Especially with no kneecaps. You're a cruel, sick man, Growler. Dwarf. Yeah, dwarf. Cruel, sick dwarf. Alright, we made it. Yeah, I generally keep 2 ships. I have a mining ship that I use for going out and you know, mining resources in the higher tier systems, which for me right now is tier 1. I went into tier 2 once and almost got mutilated, so I have not been back. I'm thinking that would be a great place to go when you have a crew. Or at least, you know, some people in other ships to help protect you when you get jumped by the Skrill. But I like having the mining ship, and let's go ahead and load this up. And a smaller ship for running the missions and stuff. No, that's in here. Oh, I keep getting lost. You know, we're going to get rid of this, so why am I worrying about this? Let's, whatever. We'll just take it with us. Actually, I don't want to get rid of this ship yet, do I? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go ahead and put this in here, and that way, if we keep it, we'll have it. There we go. Well, I can't believe we went through all that ammo already. Cool. Yeah, the starter ships I designed are teeny weeny. Okay, so we got some of that stuff. Let's see here. I just see what they've got in stock here. Oh, they've got quite a bit of stuff. Not much ammo. I don't usually have much ammo. Let's go ahead and buy this. Buy. That way we'll have it. I'm not worried about any of the other stuff. And we'll stick it in our vault for right now. Alright, Growler's going to go do some mining. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I did make a starter version of the Hornet, too. The Hornet is my tier 1 combat courier. My current one, my newest one. Let's get this thing going. And we could definitely get that, especially if we scrap the Peregrine. It won't take us so long to mine all the resources. So I don't know if we want to... Like I said, we really don't need a mining ship this early on. So any mining we want to do, we can do right here. Hey, Firefly Water, you've played the game. Is there really any use to having a mining ship at tier 0? I mean, not that I've ever stayed at, except for like the, you know, when I first started playing, I've not really stayed at tier 0 ever very long. those there, and we'll put those there. Oh, so you haven't played this in a while, okay. Yeah, Tier 0, you can't leave the station, and, I mean, you can't leave, you know, the Tier 0 systems for all the starter systems. There's a couple other systems, but as far as I can tell, they're really, you know, copper, iron, and water and carbon are the only resources you can mine in these systems. And really, Hurls here is the only good place for mining. You go to any of the others, you have to find a mining station. I'm not even sure if S3 has one. I know that the Galactic Trade has a mining station, because I saw it recently. Those are going. We'll put this extra right here for now. Alright, let's go ahead and go scrap the Peregrine. Goodbye, Growler's Axe. Salvage. Peregrine. Goodbye. Now, let's go to build. You can see all my little designs here. Come on. There, there. Pigeon. Those 3 pigeons are my new ones. There's a hauler, a miner, and a fighter. The hatchetman is the miner I designed. Let's take a look. This is a small miner using the Peregrine as a base. Basically, the hatchetman and the hornet both use the same basic hull design, which is based on the Peregrine fighter. Well, this isn't too bad. We could do this one. That's probably better than the Hornet. Let's see, the Hornet. Let's see. That should be that one. Oh, come on. Oh, that was the Jupiter. Jupiter's not even done yet. See, that's... I think that's the T variant. That's the S variant. That should be the A variant. Okay. Well, this looks like it's even easier. We could do a Hornet with no problem. Yeah, because the mining equipment takes up so much stuff. So let's go ahead and build the Hornet. I like my Tethys miner better. Anyways, when we get up to Tier 1, I'm gonna have to get out and get some silicon first. Anyways, when we can get a hold of some silicon, we can build my Tier 1 Tethys, which would be really nice. But that needs about 2,000 silicon to build it. 14. Oh, wait a minute. I'm writing down the wrong thing. Writing down the resources we need here. It won't take long to get this many. The copper is usually the hardest. Oh, darn it. I wrote down the wrong numbers again. I was writing down what I've got. So again, boy, that seems awfully low. 18x45. 8025. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. So, iron will have no problem. It actually might be the steel that takes us the longest to get. 4,600 steel. The steel and the coppers take the longest. Steel because it's a two-step process. No, come back here, big one. Quit running away. These things must be trolls. They really hate it when you try mining them. Well, yeah, I bet. People do get rather annoyed when you stick a pickaxe in their ear. Well, that's why it's a pickaxe and not just a pick. So you can axe them down once they object to you mining them for their valuable minerals. Oh, come on. Quit moving. There we go. Oh, and that one's still running. Okay, let's go ahead and harvest this stuff. Or gather the stuff, I should say. We're already 3/4 of the way towards having enough iron. Boy, that thing's done processing that already. Let's start these guys back up. So the Hornet, all in all, has 6 cargo pads. 2 of them are really sort of intended for ship stores. 4 of them are actual cargo, but the 2 extras, they're back in the engine compartment, you know, can be overflow for ship's cargo too, or for, you know, transporting cargo, I should say. There goes the sound. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, anything here? Nope, that's purely iron. Yes. Okay. We gather this stuff up. I like this setup here. I would love to have a ship with, well, one, I want one of those big, one of these big refineries, but I'd love to have a setup like this on a ship with 2 of the big refineries and 3 extractors. Boy, would I be able to get some mining done with that. The hard part for me so far has really been finding the resources. Once you get to where you're looking for some of the more advanced resources, they are really hard to find. Gold especially is really hard to get. Okay. Did I start the other one up after I put stuff in it? Or did I forget to start it? I did put stuff in it, right? Yes, I did. I just forgot to start it. Okay. Alright, let's restack this stuff. Actually, was there any more? I think I saw another one. There we go. And that pallet is empty. Okay, so we've got enough to do about 3,000. Whoops. About 3,000 steel. I think we only needed 4,000. And we've got more than almost 3,000 copper there. So, whoop, and there's another copper right there. Yeah, almost 3,000 copper. Yeah, don't ask me. One thing I was complaining about is the cockpits. They really need to make the cockpits. They either need to be long, like the cockpit on the Peregrine, or they need to their outside needs to match, you know, the outer hull size, because like the one little one is just terrible because you cannot. It's almost impossible to match it up and make it fit neatly with a ship without it just looking really out of place, because it's teeny weeny and the walls around it, even if you go with a very small cockpit or a very small tunnel leading up to the cockpit, it ends up looking just huge in comparison. I finally figured out what the up in the upper right, the underneath our money we've got, the little red one, that's debt. I'd wondered for a long time what that was. We're over halfway there in copper. We haven't touched steel yet, but we've already got 3.4 because of scrapping the Peregrine. And we're getting very close to having enough steel or iron. Of course, we'll use some of that up making steel, but actually, you know what? Let's put that away there. And we'll grab 2 of these, and we'll make a batch of steel. Let's take Scrawler back. All the days in the mine. The hammer slamming down on the anvils. The visiting humans slamming their heads on the beams. Good days. Good days. You liked it when people slammed their head on things? Not as good as chopping their kneecaps off, but still pretty good. How much carbon do we have? Do we have enough to do? Yes, we do. Take these 2. We'll get out some more iron. So it'll be 2,400 steel once this is done. Add it to the stuff we already had. That's good. Oh, one more. Okay. That. Okay. We're getting there. 2,200 more steel, so 2 more another job just like we just did of steel, and we'll be all set on steel. Iron, no problem. By the time we do all this stuff, we'll have plenty of iron. And we have enough copper now. So yeah, we're gonna need to run more because we need more carbon. But other than that, we're doing great. Not water. Not yet, anyways. So that's one nice thing. I mean, if you die in this game, you know, since you can't just create a new character, but if you die in this game, it really doesn't take long if you know, go to some place with the mining base to get the resources to build a new ship. Okay, let's gather some of the stuff here. Iron, 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 iron. That's what we dwarfs call irony. That wasn't even remotely funny, Growler. Was supposed to be funny. Oh, here comes a fighter jet. One of our favorite things, fighter jets flying over the house. It's not as if we even live near a military base. But apparently they do indeed like our local airport. For whatever reason, they fly through here all the time. That's enough to get our steel right there. Okay. Copper, copper. Okay, I think these guys are done. Okay, let's take this. This guy's done anyways. Figured out because of how many of these things will hold, the perfect number is 4 iron and 2 carbon. Suppose you could do 6 and 3. No, because it'll only hold 8, so you can't. So no, that's the perfect number, 4 and 2. That's done. So I think we should start these guys on water. Come on. Oh, I hate when they just bounce around all over the place. It's so hard to grab the one you want. Okay, we'll grab all this stuff. I think we somehow managed to grab the one that was coming down already. Process the last of this iron. Oops, I don't want that. Go ahead and process that iron. Okay, 8.2, yes. 7.92, yes, and 46. You got enough to do the courier. Let's just see here. It's the third one down. We don't have enough steel to do the hatchetman. So we'll do the courier. Alright. So this one's easy enough because this is just the T-type, which has got all the good stuff on it, with the good stuff that requires the silicon stripped out. So it'll be really easy to upgrade when we get some silicon. No, it doesn't. I wish they did sell automation cartridges. That would be great. Especially, since gold is so hard to come by. Can't tell you how much time I've spent trawling through asteroid fields trying to find gold. Which store? The, No, hang on, I'll go look. I didn't see any automation cartridges. But then again, it's possible I just didn't see. Nothing's done. Yeah, I love the automation cartridges. Set it for the stuff you want and just let it go. Add that, and I don't even have a ship yet with the automatic cargo transfer, but as soon as I get one with automatic cargo transfer, these are Rift generators, and we can't buy one yet because we're not high enough tier. Now to be tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 for those. There's no other cartridges here. Whoa! This here. I see ammo. Drones. These are combat drones and repair drones. And that's it. That's all I see. Yes. Give me all your hydrogens. We need more. I have to run these guys again. Oops. Yeah, I know. I would love to have some of that higher tier stuff, but right now it just seems so impossibly difficult to get it. We'll get those. Hello, come on, there we go. Let's get the ship started. Fueling. See, we'll grab... Oh, we should probably go ahead and handle that. Let's grab 2 oxygens, those, all the ammo we've got, and our whatchamacallit stuff. And we'll just put these in the cargo hold for now. Actually, we can put them in one of the engine bay cargo pads. If I can find it. That's the one on the right side, or left side, sorry. Right side when you're walking in. Port side of the ship. Right side when you walk in the engine bay. Yeah, I saw a ship today when I was on one of the public servers. I saw a ship with a strip miner. I was like, what's that hanging below that ship? Is that a strip miner? And went over there and looked at it, and sure enough, they had a strip miner on their ship. It was a big ship. Okay, tank's almost half full. we can go give away our iron and stuff to these folks to try to earn. We should probably go ahead and switch to Hurls as our faction. I don't know if it makes a difference what faction you belong to. I mean, you can still earn reputation from them even if you don't belong to their faction. Oh, whatever, I give up. Trying to get that 2800 one, I kept misclicking. It's because the list moves so much. Got that one at least. Alright. Let's get this next batch going. Oh, I forgot about that. We'll just store this away for now. I was gonna stick some iron in there and go ahead and make that last bit of steel, but whatever. There should be enough hydrogen for us. So, I've actually, playing in public servers, I've only once had to share this mining bay with someone else. And I sort of wonder if I'd gone over to the other mining bay if it would have been empty. Now, the Drifter's place seemed to be a little bit busier. I've had run into people more often there than here. Also using the mining bay at the same time. Not fun to build around. Oh yeah, I bet. It's a struggle sometimes to build a ship and have it, you know, look nice and be easy to move around. That's one thing I dislike about Hurl's starting miner, is that it is so much of a pain in the butt going up and down those stairs, up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. And the Galactic Trade starting ship is even worse. That was one thing that sort of spurred me to do my own starter ships. Just so, you know, put them up on the workshop. Maybe some other people wouldn't have to put up with the horrible task of running around those inconveniently arranged ships. Okay, that one's done. Got that. I don't think we really need to carry any extra fuel, so we'll store it here. Ship, as you saw, it has the medium-sized fuel tank, so it stores a pretty good amount of fuel for its size. We won't run out of fuel anytime soon. While that's finishing up, let's go sell or give this stuff to Hurls. Iron is easy enough to get a bunch of it, even though it doesn't give you many points. Copper gives a lot more. Faction membership. Alright, Growler is officially a miner. I thought you got 35 for those. Maybe that's steel? Okay, well that knocked us up to over 100 there. So we're at least at the point we would have been if we'd started with hurls to begin with. There we go. That's all we've got that we can give to them. Good use of our extra at least, though. There we go, 187. Super. Alright, let's see if there's any missions we can do here. First off, Hydropex needs goods. These are generally pretty easy ones. Let's take it. And some combat ones we'll not take right now. Okay, I don't think we need anything else in the mining bay. So should we keep the Growler's Axe name, or should we have a new name? I love the public servers myself. They're so much fun. It's great. I haven't interacted with people a lot, but it's great seeing other people. It's great seeing their ships. Oh, that's really that really sucks. That's why I don't do PvP though. They're working on an update for space stations. There will be a thing where you can set up a public station like that, and it'll take a while to activate. But once the core of the station activates, that station is invulnerable. It cannot be destroyed. So you'll be able to build public space stations, and they'll be safe. So here's the Hornet. Here's where you come in. You see we've got some bunks here. We've got a little kitchen. We've got oh, I made the two-place Hornet. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We've got this here for our name. There's one thing I love about the Hornet is the little windows up front here. We do have a turret on it. I'll take it off later, I guess. We don't need a turret since this is a single-player game. Excuse me. But this stripped-down one I made for server play, so it's got that. Now here's our main deck, our bridge. And see, I got rid of that stupid door. We got a terminal right here next to the bridge, which I like. We're still using this one, which, you know, this bridge, which I don't like very much, but it works really well. We've got a salvager right here next to the bridge. We've got a hollow table, which I really did not realize the usefulness of until recently. This right here is where my data core should be. My data core terminal should be. But obviously we can't make one. We've got our own rift generator. We've got our combat computer. We've got another window. on the upgraded one, there's a missile launcher right there, so you can see the missile launcher from that window. Then we've got our cargo bay. This right here would be data core expansion. One of our ammunition magazines. This is usually one I keep missiles in. Our nice cargo teleporter. And all our cargo that we're delivering. These are other two magazines. These are for standard ammunition for the turret and for the pilot's gun. And let's see, our stuff should be sitting back here. There we go. Take that. Oh, and I don't have any cargo up front, do I? So we'll take our spare... Oh, I didn't want that. We'll take our spare oxygen. Take our other ammo crate. So we got disposal here and a control panel, so if we want to drop a beacon or something out, we can control it from here. Little cargo crate here for storing extra stuff. I guess for storing beacons mainly. Our armor generator. Let's put our nanobots in there. Our shield generator is behind the stairway, since we don't really need to access the controls for it. We get our oxygen generator back here. Stick our another cargo pallet here for keeping spare oxygen on mainly. Then we got the long tunnel of power here. These are all power cells going back to our final generator right there. So we've got a lot of power cells in this. I liked it because I got a combat ship off from the workshop that I really liked, and it was heavy on the power cells to give you immediate power. So I've got that. I sort of was tempted maybe to swap one of those out for another battery. We've only got... is it just these 2 batteries? I thought we had 2 more somewhere. Do we have 2 more down here? No, we don't. Maybe that's why. Maybe I shorted myself batteries when I designed this one. Oh, let's fill our ammo. Alright. Ammo crate's full. So let's see. Let's just do this for fun here. Stations. So here's the different stations. Or no, that's... No, we're looking at just the one. We can look at the system. So now we're looking at the entire system. Satellite construction, Hydropex Rift Hub. I bet you that's where we're going, right there. Switch orientation. Hydropex Rift Hub, station, distance. That's a lot of kilometers. Then you come over this panel, you got zoom and rotate controls. You actually can go through here, I think. I went through there before. Yeah, there we go. It is really tight, though. Alright. Let's get going. Enough admiring our ship. See, I think this will actually show you... Yeah, right here. See, this has the little block that used to be the old mission indicator. But it's got it on here to show you that's where your mission is. So we can select that. And bring up our maneuvering. And look for it on our display. Where is it? There it is. Hydropex needs goods. Yep, that's it. We got a planet in the way. Alright. Warp speed. Yeah, I know, Growler. I know we're going to warp speed. You don't need to say it every time. I don't know, really. I have not noticed the temperature have any effect. Maybe it does at higher tiers. Or maybe it's just something they haven't implemented yet. I go all in for generation. Make sure I cannot use more energy than I generate. Pretty much, I design my ships so that my generators can handle... Excuse me. So that my generators can handle all the regular, normal day-to-day stuff. But it pulls on... It's really handy having the power cells like for going to war, because it pulls so much power so fast that I can accelerate pretty fast in war, because I can pull on those power cells. You could tell when the power cells ran out there. If I give it a second for them to recharge, bam, it goes up real fast. So that's why I have the extra power cells. It really helped a lot. But I do like, because the batteries provide so much power, and batteries provide twice as much power as a hydrogen generator. So, like, if you're going to be in a situation where you need to pull a lot more power, the batteries make sense because they take up so much less space. You can put 4 batteries in the space of one generator. So you can put a bunch of batteries in to handle emergencies, like combat. I mean, combat is not generally going to last long enough that you're going to drain your batteries completely. So it makes sense to have them in there to handle that extra load of building your shields back up during a battle and things like that. Not to mention the fact that they are great if you should run yourself out of fuel. Which I have seen people do. Actually, I saw one of the devs in their dev stream this week. He ran out of fuel and drained the batteries dry before he realized he was out of fuel. And he's like, maybe we should make that warning sound a little bit more obvious. Yeah, it'd be nice when you get down to 25%, or maybe even, wait till you get down to 10%. But if that last warning on fuel was a bit more obvious, that would be nice. A bit more, bit more urgent than the normal just bleep that you get all the time from all sorts of notices. Yeah, Eek will tell you, I keep bugging them to come play this with me because I have so much fun with it. And we went past it. It seems like everything is faster than it was. Uh-oh. Okay. Weapons. Nope, that was not the right button. Weapons online. Okay, there we go. Well, we got him. Does he have any buddies? Oops, that's not what I wanted. I don't see anyone else. Might have just been him. Let's get some good salvage. Oh, come on, none? There is a salvage marker out there. Are we not close enough to it? A couple of them here. They're over a kilometer away. That's probably why. I got lots of salvage here. Little sparks on the shields. I wonder if that's the salvage hitting the shields. Let's get that. Yeah, the game definitely needs work, but I really enjoy it. They said recently they are getting close to moving to beta, which means that the core game will be done and they'll be working on doing more bug fixing and adding content. I guess we'll get some more skrill meat. Skrill chicken. Did you answer me earlier, Eek, about the Gozel? Are these from Skrill just escaped Gozel chickens? Is that what this is? Skrill. Eek had a character one time, was a little alien with little antennae like that. Like the little chicken bone has. Or chicken leg has. Okay, let's deliver this stuff. Oh wait, am I close enough to the station? I guess we can just check the teleporter. No, I'm not. Alright, let's move back to the station. How far away are we? Oh, we're not far. Like 2 kilometers. Alright. Now we're close enough. Yeah, especially since some of these delivery things you have to have a cargo teleporter. Lance and I did one, and we didn't realize till we got there that we couldn't beam over to it. We had to have a cargo teleporter. So we actually had to go back and get my mining ship, which had a cargo teleporter, in order to complete the mission. A little bit of inefficient. I don't think we made much money on that, having to do 2 rift jumps and haul a great big mining ship in to do the mission. But we got it done. Gozel brain cells have teleported home. I was asking you because here, I'll show you again. Oh no, I didn't want that there. Oh well. See the little icon for that? See the little? It looks like a chicken leg with antennae. So I was joking. I was asking if those were, if the skrill that the meat comes from are actually escaped Gozel chickens. Yeah, I have noticed the temperature stat. Jumping back to an earlier question. I have noticed the temperature stat going up and down, but I have no idea what it actually means or does, if it affects the ship at all. I love the fact that we can see parts of the ship from this view. Alright. Let's head home. It is almost 6 p.m. So it's just about time to call it a day. Let's go to the industrial complex. I do like that. That is so handy. Oh well, Skrill gone. We didn't want to battle Skrill anyways. So anyways, as Growler and Lance warp back to the Pearl space station, we're going to call it a day. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. The stream went really well. I suppose streaming to the right server helps a lot. And the game, I suppose between the bug fixes they did today and the changes I made to stuff, you know, so I don't have the tip jar on there. I was reading that stuff does cause a lot more problem with the CPU usage on Streamlabs, so I took it off as an unnecessary addition. But I'm really pleased the stream went a lot better. This week has been a frustrating week with our stream just being complete junk. So I'm a lot happier with today's stream. I hope you guys are happier with it. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a really great day. Oh, and if I have not mentioned this before, I am not streaming on Saturdays anymore. I'm not streaming on the weekend at all. I'm just taking the weekend off. So I will be back on Monday. Same time, same place, same Growler time, same Growler place. Is that what it is? I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time.